The Earth that we're inheriting has a host of problems, the largest of which is lurking beneath the surface. The food supply chain is a mess and will only suffer more over time as the effects of climate change worsen. Industrial farming in the US relies on mechanical monocultural farming, like grains, cotton, etc., practices that slowly damage the soil quality by sapping nutrients, making them more susceptible to diseases, destroying the groundwater, and more. Our farmable Earth is dying, along with all the benefits it brought: carbon sinks, flood mitigation, water filtering, job provision, and most of all, an affordable, local, diverse, and healthy food supply to our ever-growing population. This seemed like an impossible situation to overcome due to all the moving parts, so that's why we looked to nature's own impossible situations to see what types of species overcame their environment to survive. On the exact other side of the world, the Malaysian tropical rainforest houses one of nature's best-kept secrets. Introducing the Begonia pavonina, an iridescent plant that uses a special type of chloroplast and quantum physics to slow down light and increase efficiency. It's a fascinating little system, using structural interference to redirect resources for a whole host of functions, adapting to survive in impossible conditions caused by the very nature of its own home. We may not have the thousands of years it took nature to create the hardy Begonia pavonina, but we have taken inspiration and designed a system that could potentially reverse the damage we've caused and strengthen the earth beneath our feet for years to come. Introducing OASYS, the Omni-Agricultural System. This amazing piece of technology works in tandem with agroforestry techniques to provide the benefits of agroforestry to mid-sized farms without them having to wait for all their trees to grow. OASYS is, in essence, an adaptable artificial tree, housing a set of flexible solar panels that gather solar energy and power a miniaturized, partial carbon sequestering system, pulling carbon down from the atmosphere, sending it through a filter, and releasing clean air. This captured carbon is then processed off-site into a carbon cartridge, allowing it to be injected back into the soil with our integrated irrigation system. This process enables surrounding plants to benefit from nutrient-rich soil and increase their yield a massive amount. OASYS is made of strong, reclaimed steel to improve its recyclability and prevent damage regardless of environment. The modular system can adapt to the needs of its crops and surroundings. In higher wind conditions, it can fold into itself to prevent damage, whereas in hot conditions, it can fold down to protect the crops from harmful UV rays. The integration of OASYS would address about a dozen of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, but there are definitely a few that highlight OASYS as a whole. Number 2, zero hunger. Number 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, and of course number 12, responsible consumption and production. By using this system, we can stabilize our nation's food supply, create more jobs, reinstate agroforestry practices, and remove fatal carbon from the atmosphere permanently. So, what are you waiting for? Join us creating our own little OASYS.